Welcome to I'm an Asset podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Breanne Smith, and I have a new co-host today.
The better brother, Michael Wilson.
Michael Wilson is going to be starting his senior year this fall, and so we're going to start a series on Michael. Michael is the youngest son in the family, or it's actually the youngest child, youngest son. And he's got an interesting story. So today, Michael, as we introduce you on your first kickoff episode for your senior year, I wanted you to just start off by telling everybody a little bit about what your passions are.
Okay. I play a lot of soccer. Basically, that's my main thing. I play a lot of soccer. I'm going to an ID camp tomorrow, so on Saturday.
What's an ID camp?
Oh, an ID camp for soccer is like you go to a specific college, or it could be a ton of colleges, and it's like one big group, or a specific college, and they'll bring some other guest colleges to come in, and they'll just scout. It's basically just like they'll scout you. And
so these are colleges that you're interested in possibly going to for school?
I'm going to UAB this Saturday. So
this Saturday, one day.
Which would be huge if I could get scouted there. But
yeah, that would be awesome. So you're passionate about soccer. What else?
I am passionate. I guess I'd say I'm passionate about, I do lawn care. I love doing it. It's hard for me to schedule sometimes because right now, at least, the weather's really bad. So scheduling that along with working here and then doing soccer, it's just a lot. The balancing, that's something I'm working out. But I've been doing it for like 6 years. I don't know. I've been doing it a long time.
So you have your own lawn care business.
I do.
And you've got your own clients that you take care of and you manage, and you've been doing that for a long time. So that's awesome. And you just started working here. So what are you doing for us here?
I'm doing what you call, I'm a house mouse. I just run around. I mean, that's not the main thing, but it's one of the things I do. Like, I'll run around, I'll go buy snacks for everybody, but there's a perk to that because I get to buy whatever I want to eat.
This is true.
I got some of those like little brownie things the other day because those were really good.
Those are your favorite.
And then I get drinks for people. If they ask for something, I go get it for them. If they need a sticky note, I go buy it for them. If they need anything, I can go get it for them. Because I'm not as busy as they are. I'm not doing the important stuff, I'd say, like the tax.
Actually, I disagree. Stuff. You have done several projects for me that you've built some spreadsheets for me that I asked you to.
I did do that.
You have been working in QuickBooks Online a little bit. We have a CRM system that you've been working through. Our Financial Sense is our customer relationship manager. Okay. It also helps us track our due dates. So you've been working in that. You took all that training. So you've been doing some other things.
Good. But I'm just still learning the ropes, and I feel more confident with helping people than doing the Financial Sense and QuickBooks stuff yet. But I got time to learn all that.
So since you've been working here, do you want to be an accountant?
I would not say I would like to be an accountant. It wouldn't. If it ends up going that way, I think I'd find it happy because if I end up doing something, it's because I like doing it. So we'll see how it goes. But right now, it's not. So
what is your career plan?
Well, I took an anatomy class all of my 11th grade junior year, and I really enjoyed it. Up until like exams, I got just I don't like studying, but so I guess I probably wouldn't want to do the medical route because it's a lot of work. But I really enjoy it. It's like there's people who have math minds, people who have like reading minds. I don't know. I just really understand science. Yeah. So I mean, I understand math. I understand everything fairly well, but I don't know. It's just like it's like something that like I can learn about and then apply and then want to go learn more about. It's like I just understand.
Interesting to you. So medical field is a possibility. So you and I talked about working here knowing you were not interested in business and accounting. So some of the benefits I said, and I want to know if you've reaped any benefits yet. It's only been a couple of weeks. Yeah. But I said is even though you're interested in doing medical in a completely different field, I feel like doing office work and working in an office with other professionals is beneficial because you learn how to talk to people that's not your family and not your friends. You learn to engage in a professional setting. You learn to listen and meet deadlines just like you would in school, but in a professional way. And so I think office professional experience will still benefit you, even though you may be working in a hospital or something like that.
Yeah, I would definitely say with just how this summer's been, I've been trying to play a lot of soccer and having to plan soccer and the mowing and this and working here. That's something I never usually do. I'm never a planner or I like your calendar's full all the time. You have everything planned like months in advance, and I don't even know what I'm going to be doing the next day. So this has sort of been helping me with that. And then I'd say I'm already pretty much better at talking to people on the phone. Like the first phone call, I stuttered a little bit. And now I'm like 10 in and I'm just figuring it out. So.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So your plans are you work here a little bit this summer, helping with some administrative stuff. Zachary, your brother, has been doing a lot of that for us, but he is venturing off to Alabama in a few months.
Yes. I'm just
So you are kind of taking over some of his responsibilities here as just helping behind the scenes and some things. You're also going to be helping on the podcast side. So you and Zachary are going to be coordinating together, the continuing a little bit of his podcast, but then launching ours and possibly
He's still going to do some podcasting.
Doing
right?
the production. Yes. Now, one unique thing you and I have talked about doing with our podcast that's different from Zachary and I is we're going to be taking ours on the road a little bit because you have a lot of traveling that you're doing this summer, mainly for soccer. But then we have a New York City trip coming up. So now that we've got the new, the portable podcast system, we're probably going to be debriefing some of these ID camps. What do you think about that?
That'll be fun. I think that'd actually be really cool because I don't usually ever like talk about my ID camps really. I just like say, yeah, it was good. But like I don't really like go into the full detail about what we did and stuff. So that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I think that the soccer and you wanting to play soccer for college is a very different track that we haven't actually discussed much on this channel. And this is a personal capital focused podcast. I guess you could say the whole theme around all our podcasts will really be personal capital, even though we have different series that we're working on. So personal capital is what makes you the individual, what makes up your the asset that gives you the ability to generate income and wealth.
Okay.
So that's your experience, your personality, your education. Those are things you can change, modify, but then it also is made up of things you can't change, like your gender and your race and who your parents are, what city you were born in. Like those are things that you can't change, but they do make up your personal capital. So some of the things we talk about, or all of the things we talk about, really center around how can we improve personal capital. We also talk about financial literacy and financial knowledge. So we believe that the more you grow in your financial knowledge, you improve your personal capital. So we talk about money questions too. But what are your hopes this next year in being involved in this podcast? Do you have any goals?
I think I have a fairly small amount of knowledge, like you said, the financial literacy. I'm guessing that means just like understanding. I have no idea. Like you told me, like would you prefer me to buy an ETF or? I don't understand all those things. I'm sure you could teach me. I don't know if that's anything related to.
Well, where to invest your money is definitely part of financial literacy, but it's also
that
got to do with how you spend your money, how you save your money, making sure that you don't, every time you get paid, you're not spending every dime of it, but you're also thinking about the future. And Zachary and I have talked about credit score before. And
you have to get a credit card for that, though. I don't have a credit card.
Not necessarily. So there's, and you've had multiple jobs, and so you've got some work experience. Be interesting to see how the next year goes with, soccer and work and your business and traveling
Yeah.
around.
How did Zachary do it with school and everything? Did he just come after school
Yeah,
to podcast and do stuff like that?
I wonder if it's probably not too late, but we were able to create an internship for him that he got credit for. So he left at 2.
I didn't do that.
He left at 2 and spent the last few hours of the day here.
I think Coach McElmore is our varsity head coach. And last year we didn't have a 7th period athletics during the fall, but a lot of other schools were doing it. So I think he's going to try to do that this year.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be hard to do an internship with having the 7th period soccer.
And I think you also played club soccer in the fall, so that usually didn't start till pretty late. So I think he just kind of hung out here until it was time for soccer. So I think a lot of your ability to come in is going to depend on when club meets for practice.
It's like 6. Because I have a new coach this year. I had Coach Bruno. He's like the head of the whole club. Like for FCM or FC Montgomery. It's just, I like to shorten it because it's easier. And him and another guy named Coach Luis, they coached us, and we had 8 o'clock practice. It was dark every single night. And so I'm actually excited because it's going to be at 6. I have a new coach, Coach Bob, which I really like Coach Bob, and I like all my teammates. So I think it's going to be really
a good season.
Really fun season. And we actually moved up. I think I'm playing in a higher I'm playing better competition probably. Now.
Because you're in that
because that younger group was much higher. I don't know what they did to get higher, but somehow they're much higher. So I think they're higher than AFC is.
Going to be a very competitive.
So this should be very competitive, fall. And then good coaching. So I think.
Yeah.
And it's earlier, so I get home, I get more sleep, more time to do my studying. I don't study, by the way, for years.
Well, don't give everybody the wrong impression about you. What kind of grades do you make? You don't have to say
amazing. I wouldn't say amazing grades, but I make really good grades. I just I wouldn't say I don't study. I just don't really have the motivation ever to do it, I guess. Yeah. I just really don't like doing it.
Yeah.
Because I think I've recently discovered that I have captured ADHD. Somebody's given it to me. I don't know who gave it to me, but I think I have it. One of the ADD, or I don't know which one, but I get really distracted really easily. Recently I've been bouncing. When somebody's talking to me, I'll see something and I'll just start talking about it. So it's hard for me to study. I think I just.
And I think a lot of that probably has to do with you have a lot of different things going on in your life right now that you are balancing, and that may feel like ADD, but it's really you got a lot going on.
It's got a lot going on. All right.
Yeah. But you have always made great grades. You have a great GPA. You're probably one of the higher levels in the class. You've highly awarded this past year and won a pretty awesome scholarship, which I want to spend an episode talking about that in particular and some of the things centered around scholarships we can pursue in the future. What are some other topics you think that might interest you as far as building your personal capital this year that might be interesting to discuss together?
Well, I don't really understand personal capital that much, so I guess understanding what personal capital actually is, and then I guess we can go from there. But I don't know how to improve my personal capital because that's my passion, I guess, through soccer and through things that I'm already doing right now, how I can improve the things I'm doing right now. And then, of course, personal capital through working here. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not very knowledgeable in that area yet, so just learning more about it in general I think would be helpful.
Awesome. Yeah, so probably then our next episode will just be the different aspects of personal capital as they specifically relate to you and where you are with those right now. And we can kind of share your goals in those areas.
Okay.
Well, this was a good introduction and your awesome first episode.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and it's going to be a great year. Excited about your senior year. Summer's going to be awesome. We're going to be traveling, so that will be exciting. Please continue to join us on this new series to follow Michael's senior year, and we will continue to be following Zachary as he transitions to college. And then we've just started another series for CPAs specifically and their business models, CPAs who are interested in adding financial planning to their practice, or they currently are practicing in the area of financial planning. So be looking out for that new series as well. And as always, please follow, link, share with your friends, and subscribe.
Yes.
And we'll see you next time.
Subscribe. See you.